Hello, everyone. I'm ZHAO Chuang. Today, let's draw the body of Mosasaurus. Mosasaurus was a close relative of monitor lizards, but had evolved into a fish shape. Its body looked like this, similar to an extremely huge fish, or an elongated whale or dolphin. Its body had many distinctive traits. First, from the recent fossils, we know that its body was more like fish than the previous speculation. Its tail looked like this in having a fishtail shape. Then its fins looked more like those of sharks. In addition, its whole body was more streamlined, unlike the early crocodile-like or lizard-like reconstructions. The features of lizards in it had reduced a lot. Then about its body color. Recent years, about its skin pigments, we have some knowledge and deduce that it might be similar to the great white shark. This also tells us that Mosasaurus might be an animal lived in the shallow water. Its body had the countershading coloration, which means its back was dark, and its abdomen was light. Like this, it could play a part in a sunny environment. Now, let's draw the body of Mosasaurus. It had a somewhat pointed head. I'll draw it as if it was turning its body when swimming. We first sketch the rough location. We draw and stop its head here, the furthermost point is here, and the lower part is its tail. We draw its head this big. Then, we can start to draw the top of its head. Here is its mouth. Its mouth ended at a very rear position. Its lower jaw was longer than its skull. It had a triangular lower jaw. Along the top of its skull, we extend the line backward to draw the upper contours of its body. It had a soft throat, and a very short neck. Its shoulders were probably here. Its chest was wide. Here located its flippers. From the front, its flipper was narrow and flat. But from this angle, its flipper showed its full look just like this. Its abdomen became narrower and narrower towards the back of its body. This position was its hind limb. Followed by its tail. Its tail formed the tail bend at this position, then curved downward to form its caudal fin. Next, let's add some more details. Its small eyes were probably here. Because the sunlight at the sea bottom are not very good, we can draw it a somewhat big pupil. Then its nostrils. Like the monitor lizards, we can draw it the outline of its teeth area. Under its throat and other parts with frequent movements, we can draw some wrinkles. Then the boundary of the muscles on its left and right chest. Next, we can draw the outline of its shoulders and the surrounding muscles, but we need to draw it vaguely as the whole body of Mosasaurus was still in a round look. At this turning point, the waist, we can also draw some wrinkles. On its flippers, we can slightly draw some traces of its fingers. Then, the muscles on the sides of its tail. Next, we can draw its forked tongue. At last, along the edge of its body, between its back and abdomen, we can draw a boundary line to separate the colors. Okay, like this, we've finished drawing this Mosasaurus.